evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for the 2018 Morganton Christmas Parade. The downtown is decked out in thousands of twinkling lights. The stores are ablaze with bright holiday decorations, and the eyes of the children are wide with anticipation. All is in readiness. The bands, the floats, special characters, they're all on hand to welcome the star of this evening's festivities, that happy, chubby guy, and I'm not talking about either me or my co-host Brian Black, but Santa himself. Our parade theme this year is the love of Christmas, and tonight the streets of Morganton are lined with thousands of the young and the young at heart as we await the arrival of Santa Claus. And as the first units approach our vantage point, we need to be sure to thank the Morganton Downtown Development Association, the Morganton Main Street office for the hundreds of hours they spend organizing and staging this parade. And a big thanks and Merry Christmas to the Savings Bank, Morganton Savings Bank, for being our Morganton Christmas Parade grand sponsor this year. Thanks as well to the Morganton Department of Public Safety and all the other City of Morganton departments and staff for the work they do to make this a safe and family-friendly annual event. Now sit back as we celebrate the love of Christmas and enjoy the 2018 Morganton Christmas Parade.
Freedom Army JROTC Battalion. Their mission is to motivate young people to be better citizens. Freedom JROTC is very active in the community and the school. They perform numerous color guard events and other service learning projects. Their unit is under the student leadership of Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Wyatt Rhodes and Cadet Command Sergeant Major Logan Taster.
Up next, from the Burke County Sheriff's Department, our Sheriff Steve Wisnut. He started his career with the Sheriff's Department back in 1977, was second in command when he began his duty as a federal law enforcement officer. After he retired from the federal government, he became Sheriff of Burke County on June 1st of 2011.
And they're followed by our City of Morganton City Council. Mayor Ronnie Thompson and the City Council are riding in a 1917 American LaFrance fire engine. Welcome Councilwoman Wendy Cato, Councilman Forrest Fleming, Councilman Sidney Simmons, Councilman Chris Hawkins, and Mayor Ronnie Thompson.
Up next, the Burke County Board of Commissioners, including Jeff Britton, the chairman, Johnny Carswell, vice chairman, Wayne F. Abley, senior commissioner, Scott Mulwee, commissioner, Maynard Taylor, commissioner, Brian Steen, county manager, along with them.
And they are followed by Hugh Blackwell. Representative Hugh Blackwell represents Burke County in the North Carolina House of Representatives in Raleigh.
I think our commissioners are handing out candy this evening. Our next unit in the parade is Teen Miss Morganton 2019, Lanny Reese. Lanny is also the reigning Miss Patton of 2018. She's bundled up nice and warm, which you need to be riding in a convertible on a night like this.
It is a beautiful night, Tom. I mean, when it's this crisp, the lights just twinkle more. It's a beautiful evening for a parade. Our next entry is Junior Miss Morganton 2019. It's J.C. Blevin.
And next is Little Miss Morganton of 2019, Parker Huffman.
Got it. Yeah, I believe I can handle it. Oh, yeah, for long.
Coming up soon is the first of our professional floats. We want to thank all of our float sponsors: Morganton Savings Bank, Sherry School of Dance, Case Farms, City of Morganton Parks and Recreation Department, Burke County DSS, Remax Southern Lifestyles, Wendy's, Serene North America, Allstate Morgan Agency, Meritor, Healthy at Home, and Full and Water Enterprises.
And our first professional float coming into view is from Morganton Savings Bank, Burke County's only local financial institution, serving friends and neighbors here in Burke County since 1903, with some of the strongest levels of capital in the nation and conservative and prudent business practices. Your money's always safe and sound with Morganton Savings Bank. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Small and Martin Orthodontics are very proud to sponsor our next entry. They're the marching Patton High School Panthers under the direction of Mr. Chad Hignan, your Patton High School marching band.
Looking good in their matching Santa hats.
Always a great sound. And I guess those are the Patton Panther parents.
I'll go along with that. Coming up next is Patton High School's 2018 Maid of Honor, Miss Beth LaCroix.
And she's being followed up by the homecoming queen, Miss Morgan Proctor.
Next, from the Morganton Department of Public Safety is Quint One, a 2013 Pierce Aero XT ladder truck. Its ladder is 75 feet in height. And we found out earlier today, a Quint One is a fire truck that can perform 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 functions. Morganton Department of Public Safety wishes everyone a Merry Christmas.
And we welcome Tanya Stevenson, the new president and CEO of the Burke County Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber has been a trusted resource for local, regional, and national businesses and their employees since 1945. They're an independent organization governed by a local board, and they work every day to build a stronger community for our business and residents.
And Carolina's healthcare system, Blue Ridge, is committed to making it possible for you to receive the most for your healthcare dollars right here in your backyard. They're friends and neighbors taking care of friends and neighbors. Visit carolinashealthcareblueridge.org to find a doctor near you.
Followed by Carolina's Healthcare Blue Ridge, we have the Miss Patton Pageants. The Miss Patton Pageants is a fundraiser sponsored by the Patton High School's SGA, in which proceeds from the event are used to support a variety of student activities at Patton High School. Miss Patton Pageants is dedicated to help the young ladies in our community develop confidence and pride as an individual.
Junior Miss Patton 2018 is Catherine Luther.
She's followed by Miss Patton Sweetheart 2018, Michaela Holden.
Junior Miss Patton Sweetheart 2018 is Ava Wisnett.
And Little Miss Patton Sweetheart 2018 is Ashlyn Robinson.
Tiny Patton Sweetheart 2018 is Braylee Wisnett.
Patton People's Choice 2018, Layla Lowe.
Coming up, another float in our parade this year, sponsored by Sherry's School of Dance. Sherry's School of Dance with Sherry McGimpsey and Keisha Nichols is located at 114A West Union Street. They offer ballet, tap, hip-hop, and lyrical for ages 3 to 18. And they bring more witches to town for Halloween than you'll ever see anywhere else.
Followed by Sherry's School of Dance, we have the crew from the Burke County Register of Deeds. Our Burke County Register of Deeds is Stephanie Norman. Stephanie Norman and her staff at the Burke County Register of Deeds office wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Our next entry is from Fam Church, and it's entitled Christmas Memories. Fam Church and their float for the love of Christmas is Christmas memories, with the Nativity being the greatest memory of all.
The Morganton Service League. The Morganton Service League's mission is to foster an interest among its members in the social, economic, educational, cultural, and civic conditions of the community, and to make efficient their volunteer services. The 17th annual Hop Race took place on October 27th, raising funds for local parks within the community, and was a spooktacular event. The 2019 Prom Project will be held on March 7th, 8th, and 9th at the First Baptist Church. Dress donations are always welcome. For more information, visit www.morgantonserviceleague.org.
And the sound you hear coming up next, the Freedom High School Marching Patriots. Small and Martin Orthodontics are very proud to sponsor the Freedom High School Marching Band tonight, and they congratulate the Marching Patriots on a great year. Band director is Jonathan Chesson.
Gator Patrol is an award-winning parade unit of the Oasis Shrine Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Shriners maintain 22 locations in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The Shriners Hospitals for Children has a mission to provide the highest quality care to children with neuromusculoskeletal conditions, burn injuries, and other special health needs with a compassionate, family-centered, and collaborative care environment. Their mission is carried out without regard to race, color, creed, sex, disability, national origin, or ability of a patient or family to pay.
The Grinch would love those green gators. Coming up next, another of our professional floats. This one sponsored by Case Farms. Okay, Sarah, let's do a Did You Know moment. Case Farms, did you know, is the 4th largest employer in Burke County with a current employee count of over 1,000 employees, and that does not include over 300 contract growers in 7 counties surrounding Burke County.
I did not know that, but we are thankful to Case Farms for the opportunities they bring our area.
Case and their many associates want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas.
Here comes the Sheriff's Office Community Police Special Operations. They are pulling their boat, and riding in it is McGruff, the crime dog.
Our next unit coming into view is from the North Carolina Fire Service Bridge Program. The NCFS Bridge Program is a joint organization between the Forest Service and the North Carolina Department of Public Safety, providing valuable job skills and wildland firefighting training to select offenders. Downtown Morganton owes a special thank you to this program for all their assistance throughout the year with special projects. They keep the lights on the smaller trees, they decorate for fall and Christmas, and they assist with the setup of the Morganton Festival and the Winter Carnival.
City of Morganton Parks and Recreation, fun for all ages. Parks and Recreation staff maintain 2 recreation centers, indoor and outdoor, swimming pools, a soccer complex, 11 parks, a skeet range, an extensive greenway system in Catawba Meadows Park, which covers more than 200 acres along the Catawba River. Programs and events include youth and adult sports leagues, yearly leisure activities, instructional classes, as well as the Red, White, and Bluegrass Festival. Like them on Facebook.
Playing a little bluegrass music for us tonight, too.
They sound great.
Well, pay attention. There may be a test after this because the unit from the History Museum of Burke County is coming into view. The History Museum, located at the old City Hall building next to the public library, open Tuesday through Saturday, free of charge, has 2 floors of Burke's colorful past on display and exhibits that appeal to all ages.
Tom, we've actually decided to have our Christmas party this year at the historic Burke Courthouse, and you can actually rent those spaces out, and the funds go to help that organization.
It's an excellent place for a Christmas party. Wonder how many lights are on that van.
We could count them and would be here all night. Mount Home Baptist Church offers a caring, friendly, and supportive environment with opportunities for every age group. Their children's ministry has age-appropriate children's worship, children's choir, Wednesday night Awana program, summer camps, trunk or treat, and parade participation, along with a weekly Bible study and fellowship opportunities throughout the year. Come visit and see why they say they are large enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. Everyone is welcome at Mount Home Baptist Church.
I'm going to spill the beans, Sarah, so people will know Brian's voice didn't change. Brian Black, who is always the co-host here, is also on a float tonight, so he's gone to take over duties on his company's float. He'll be back later. He's left the more attractive side of his family up here to help with the announcing duties. Sarah Moses joining us in filling in for him. This is the second year, isn't it, Sarah?
This is the second year I've been filling in for him. I've been behind the scenes for a couple years.
And I'm glad he's keeping it in the family.
Okay, yeah, Patton came from, I never saw Freedom, so I didn't know.
Next unit coming up is from Taylor's Produce. I think this is their first year in our parade. And they wish everyone a Merry Christmas from Taylor's Produce.
Tom, I wonder if they're handing out candy or produce tonight.
I wouldn't mind a little citrus fruit if they have some.
Foster Love, Foster Hope, Foster Care, Adopt by the Burke County Department of Social Services. Burke County Department of Social Services is seeking foster and adoptive parents to provide a safe and loving home for our children. There's a growing need for families willing to open their hearts and homes to our children and teenagers in need. Contact Burke County DSS for more information, 828-764-9600 or fosteroradoptinburkecounty.com.
There's a unit from Friday Staffing. Next, we'll be welcoming onto the parade route Burke County Girl Scouts, Girl Scouts USA Burke Service Unit. Girl Scouts is a youth organization for girls throughout the United States and throughout the world. And the organization was founded back in 1912 by Juliet Gordon Lowe. And my granddaughter loves being a Brownie Scout.
Tom, I was actually a Girl Scout myself.
Did you sell a lot of cookies?
I did. Ate a lot too. Coming into view, we have Over Mountain Cycles. Morganton's bike shop, Over Mountain Cycles, is focused on increasing ridership through group rides, community engagement, and fun events like riding in the parade. Visit them in downtown Morganton for all your cycling needs, from service, parts, and bicycle purchases.
Either some of those bicycles have motors on them, or we're hearing the approach of the back road buggies. Back road buggies rides the back roads all over North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee. They take trips 2 times a month, sometimes overnight trips. Any type of rail car or VW is allowed to join. It doesn't matter. Just have fun and ride the open road when you join Backroads Buggies. And I'm glad public safety's not writing tickets for loud mufflers tonight.
Our next parade participant is Amber Mank Acupuncture and Energy Wellness, offering acupuncture, medical qigong, fire cupping, Draughn, sound therapy, crystal bowls, and a gong, and Tibetan bowls. Amber has been nursing for over 20 years and providing acupuncture services for 8 years. She just moved here from Texas and opened a business in downtown Morganton. Come in and let Amber help you with ancient wisdom methods for modern health needs.
You get all the hard words to pronounce. Up next, Draughn High School's homecoming queen, Macy Smith. Draughn senior Miss Macy Smith is Draughn High's 2018 homecoming queen. Macy's peers voted her as the queen to represent Draughn High School.
Following the Draughn High homecoming queen are the Draughn High School Marching Wildcats. Small and Martin Orthodontics are proud to sponsor the Draughn High School Marching Band. Congratulations on a great year. The Draughn High School Marching Band director is Jason Hoyle. This year's marching band is 84 members strong and is under the field command of drum majors Sierra Brown and Taylor Moore. The drum majors are assisted by the band's leadership team, which includes Austin Rogers, Katie Vines, Allison Moye, Caleb Richards, Estelle Lemus, Maddie Reed, Ben Tefteller, Leanna Seagraves, Rachel Wood, Christina Chambers Surratt, Dean Tullis, Brittany Hathaway, Christian Bachashaw, Sarah Bartlett, Emma Davis, and Destiny Spiegel.
And again, we have to say a big thank you to Small and Martin Orthodontics. They are sponsoring all of our bands tonight. And again, you got all the hard names to pronounce.
I'm doing my best.
Blame your dad. That's why he bailed out. Coming up next, our next float from Coldwell Banker Newton Real Estate, For God So Loved the World. Newton Real Estate has been a top local real estate firm for almost 30 years and would like to thank the community for its support and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year.
Following our friends at Coldwell Banker Newton Real Estate is Silver Creek Family Practice. Silver Creek Family Practice is a small family-owned practice located in Glen Alpine. Lindsay Michaels is the nurse practitioner located in this practice. They accept new patients, walk-ins for sickness, and they offer weight management. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Silver Creek Family Crackers.
Coming up from the Glen Alpin Recreation Center, the 2018 Burke County Mighty Mites football champions from the Glen Alpin Rec Center.
Coming into view is the winner of our best costumes at this year's parade, Superheroes by the Sandy Beach Shag Club. Sandy Beach's Shag Club salutes the true superheroes. Their club is a nonprofit organization that is designed to preserve the dance Carolina Shag. They have dances almost every month, and they also give lessons. If you're interested in learning more about the Carolina Shag, the Sandy Beach Shag Club is open to the public.
A reminder, if you haven't had a chance to put your wish list in, that Santa Claus will be in downtown Friday, December 7th at Treat Restaurant, Saturday the 8th at Adventure Bound Books, Saturday the 15th at ERA Mountain View Properties, Friday the 22nd at Maria's Italian Eatery, and Saturday, December 22nd at Aqua Bees. Santa will be there from 4 until 7 p.m., so you can let him know your wish list.
A Better Life Animal Rescue is a no-kill foster-based rescue in Morganton, North Carolina, relying on volunteer foster families to provide temporary care for rescued dogs until they can be adopted or reunited with their families. Please visit their website, abetterlifeanimalrescue.com, for more adorable pups.
Up next, Hopewell Baptist Church, where they desire to help everyone to worship God, show love to all people, and develop a relationship with Jesus Christ together. Sunday school is at 9 a.m. with worship at 10:15. Bible studies at 5 p.m. Also activities on Wednesday evenings at 6:30.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the RE/MAX Southern Lifestyles Hot Air Balloon. The RE/MAX franchise network is a global system of nearly 8,000 independently owned and operated real estate offices in over 100 countries, engaging more than 120,000 sales associates. RE/MAX lists and sells more real estate than any other real estate network in the world. Locally, the agents at RE/MAX Southern Lifestyles are your real estate connection. Nobody in the world sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Merry Christmas from RE/MAX Southern Lifestyles, 820 West Union Street, Morganton.
And here's a fact that you may not know. The hot air balloon burners on the float tonight put out 40 million BTUs. That's approximately 400 household furnaces.
I'd love to have one of those furnaces up here with us, Tom.
Whitaker Dental Associates bringing their float into view, and they're another one of our prize winners tonight for Best Original Concept. They want a caring, kind, compassionate group to serve your dental needs. Well, with 56 years of experience, they're open on Fridays, and you found it at Whitaker Dental Associates. You'll be treated like a person, not just a set of teeth. A customized care plan is created for all of their patients, and they respect your wishes. Come give them a try and see the difference. Merry Christmas from Whitaker Dental Associates.
Following Whitaker Dental Associates is the winner of our best holiday theme, Storm Volleyball. Storm Volleyball is a travel volleyball team for ages 12 through 18.
Up next, the folks from Wendy's Restaurant, an American international fast food restaurant chain founded by Dave Thomas back in 1969 in Columbus, Ohio. The company moved its headquarters to Dublin, Ohio in 2006. Wendy's is a deliciously different restaurant with 100% fresh, never frozen beef hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, fresh salads, and more. And their 2 Morganton locations are really being spruced up. One's brand new and the other is being renovated.
WCIS AM 760 wishes all their listeners and sponsors a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. They look forward to serving you even better with their new FM frequency in the new year.
.828 Bail Bonds is Western North Carolina's premier bail bond agency, offering flexible payment plans and 24-hour, 365 days per year service. And Brian, while you were gone, we stuck Sarah with all of the hard names.
She can handle it. I stayed warm while I was gone.
74 Engine 2 from Salem Fire and Rescue. This is a 2014 Pierce pumper tanker. It is equipped with 1,500 GPM pump and a compressed air foam system. It carries 1,000 gallons of water and 40 gallons of foam.
Coming up, a unit from the Sons of Confederate Veterans. Veterans Group number 836 wishes you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.
There's our friends from Foothills Radio Group. They consist of just the right radio, classic hits, 104.5, Kicks 103.3, your music for the Catawba Valley. Foothills Radio Group.
Followed by a bright green vehicle that does not contain the Grinch, but instead is from ServPro of Burke County. Restoration and cleanup services, proudly serving Burke County. The Grinch was green with envy over their vehicle.
Well, Tom, I didn't know they had this festival, buddy, but we've got to get there. This lady is Junior Miss Carolina Donut Festival 2018, Miss Patton Bostian.
Yeast and cake.
That's my.
Never heard of a donut recall, have you?
No, but I never met a donut I didn't like. Next float, sponsored by Siren of North America, formerly known as Viscotech Automotive Products, a leading manufacturer of automotive textiles. They're proud to call Morganton their home since 2001. Siren North America would like to wish their team members and everybody in Burke County a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy holiday season.
And it's a great time to talk about the carriage rides. There's no better way to see these beautiful lights in downtown Morganton than on one of our horse-drawn carriages. They'll be running Friday and Saturday nights from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Cost is $5 for adults, $3 for children. Again, a beautiful way to see downtown Morganton.
And Brian, our characters in the parade tonight that have been mingling among the crowd and handing out some candy are sponsored by Kids First Therapy. Kids First Therapy provides occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy to children from birth to 21 years of age.
Singing their way into our stage are the Mole Elementary Music Clubs. They consist of their chorus, the Troublemakers, and their percussion group, the Bass Beats. Many of the Mole Elementary Music Club members participate in both groups and perform 2 to 3 times each school year.
I was not a troublemaker, but a troublemaker, I'm afraid. Up next, Grace Baptist Church wants to invite you to come and join them at 1939 Paul Shuping Avenue in Morganton for worship service at 11 a.m. this Sunday morning.
You know, Tom, when you walk through the parade lineup area and see how much effort is made by so many of these groups and churches, they put on a beautiful, beautiful display.
They do that. Hours and hours of work before they get here, and then more hours to assemble everything in the lineup area.
And we thank each one of them for making that effort. You talked about getting in trouble. I don't think you can escape this vehicle coming. This is from Hanson Bail Bonds. Get out fast because jail is fun for no one.
I'll take their word for it. Our next unit is another of our award winners. The best faith-based themed unit is from Morganton Baptist Church. While shepherds watched their flocks, while they were watching over their sheep, the angels appeared announcing the birth of Christ. Behold, the Christ child is born.
Again, our best faith-based theme float. Maynard Electric is a full-service electric company dedicated to providing the best electrical system installation and repair to the industrial and commercial sectors.
Brian, I think this is their first year in the parade, isn't it?
It's the first time I remember them being here, and they've done a great job.
Going to brag a little bit, Brian, about an organization I know is dear to your heart. The Downtown Development Association was organized back in 1985, and they're the ones that put on this event tonight, and we're proud that they let us be a little part of it.
Our friends from Rural King are coming into view. Rural King, America's Farm and Home Store. As Rural King of Morganton approaches their 2-year anniversary, they would like to thank all of their wonderful customers in the community for their support. Merry Christmas from their family to yours.
Allstate Morgan Agency Incorporated has 2 locations in Morganton, and they're stepping into the limelight in the parade tonight. They're located on South Sterling Street and Burkemont Avenue, founded here in 1981. You can call them at 433-7998 for more insurance information.
Remembering Southern Veterans for Christmas by Sons of Confederate Veterans, Camp 2162. The Sons of Confederate Veterans preserve the history and legacy of these heroes so that future generations can understand the motives that animated the Southern cause. The SCV is the direct heir of the United Confederate Veterans and the oldest hereditary organization for male descendants of Confederate soldiers.
Coming up next, Lake James Fire and Rescue Department. The men and women from Lake James Fire and Rescue wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. They are proud to be a part of the Morganton Christmas Parade.
Jesus is Joy by Christ Classical Academy Band Program. The Christ Classical Academy Band Program offers musical instruction to both Christ Classical Academy students and homeschooled students. The various ensembles include beginner band, concert band, chorus, and jazz band. They are under the direction of Melissa Kerstetter. The Christ Classical Academy Jazz Band presents Jesus as Joy as they swing the songs of Christmas.
Christ Classical Academy is a private Christian school serving families in Burke and the surrounding area. CCA currently enrolls students as young as 3 years old in their transitional kindergarten through 11th grade. They'll begin enrolling 12th grade for the 2019-2020 school year. They desire to partner with parents to educate students in the wisdom and knowledge of Jesus Christ so that they may know Him personally as their Lord and Savior. They teach all subjects based upon the principle that God is the creator of all that exists, and therefore all knowledge is interrelated and points back to Him. Christ Classical Academy is located at Crosslink Church in Rutherford College. You can find them at their website, cca4god.org. And Brian, earlier when we were saying a few words about the DDA, we want to also remind people that the DDA does more than just the Christmas parade. There's the chili cook-off, the Halloween spooktacular, and the Christmas parade. So a busy calendar for you folks in the DDA.
Next up is Mimosa Hills Golf Club. It's a private full-service membership club anchored by a Donald Ross designed golf course and a first-rate pro shop, dining, and social amenities. The golf course, designed in 1929, offers sweeping views of the Blue Ridge Mountains and is consistently ranked among North Carolina's top courses.
Scout Pack 899 is up next. Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts from Denton's Chapel United Methodist Church in Morganton.
Tom, you're speaking of chili. That needs to be in our contract if we had one for next year.
Yeah, at least a steaming bowl of it up here to dip your fingers in to keep your hands warm.
It's a great tradition, and we hope you'll enjoy the parade at home. We hope you'll watch it over and over again and start, and maybe this becomes one of your traditions or continues to do so, because this is what our theme, the love of Christmas, is all about.
Next up is our winner of the Best Parade theme. Thrive Church is a non-denominational Christian church located in Morganton that offers a place to belong for all people. Thrive Church is located at 518 West Fleming Drive and invites you to join them Sunday at 10:45 a.m. Thrive Church is excited to announce that they will be moving to Pete Britton Road in 2019. follow their Facebook page at Thrive Church NC for construction updates and announcements.
And a beautiful float it is, too. You can see how they won the award. And Brian, after the chili cook-off, we need to start thinking about the upcoming Historic Morganton Festival. That's an event that takes over all of Morganton just about, and it takes a full year to get ready for it and a weekend to pull it all off. Be sure to mark your calendars for the Historic Morganton Festival, sponsored by Carolina's Healthcare System Blue Ridge, September 6th and 7th of 2019. But before we get to the Historic Morganton Festival, we have a summer full of TGIF concerts. Every Friday in May, June, and July, free Friday night concerts right here on our courthouse square, all sponsored through the Historic Morganton Festival.
If you would like to be a sponsor of either of these great events, call Sharon at 828-438-5252.
Burke Dialysis is located at 814 West Union Street and is the only clinic that provides dialysis for Burke County. They have a 5-star rating and the most caring and unique staff. Burke Dialysis.
Up next, the winner of the Best Children's Theme, New Life Church of God, pastored by Daniel Gutierrez. They have Bible Institute, music school and classes, services held Wednesday at 7 p.m., youth ministry on Saturdays at 5, and Sundays at 10:45 a.m. And when I first saw him in the staging area, Brian, I knew that that was a barbecue cooker and we were in for some good supper, but wrong again.
We're going to have to renegotiate. Wait a minute. We do this for free.
Yeah, if we're not careful, they'll cut our pay.
Again, your Best Children's Theme Award winner, the New Life Church of God. The disabled American veterans are looking for van drivers. If you're interested, contact David DeBergen at 828-437-0177 or come by the chapter building, 2779 DAV Avenue on Saturday mornings. They do a great job taking disabled American veterans to their appointments.
It's a wonderful job, and Dave's been doing it for more years than I can count.
He has.
Oak Hill Fire and Rescue wishes everyone a Merry Christmas.
The guys in that department often find themselves involved in search and rescue missions in Linville Gorge and some of the more rugged areas of our county, and they do a wonderful job protecting their community. And a couple of times a year, they put on a mean barbecue.
They need to feed us before we start. All we've talked about is food.
Ryan, the City of Morganton Main Street Department develops, oversees, and coordinates community and economic development activities as it relates to the downtown district. If you'd like to open a business or if you're looking to live in downtown Morganton, call the Main Street office at 438-5252. If you'd like to be in the know about all the live music events, store openings, and specials going on in downtown, send an email to info@downtownmorganton.com and ask to be signed up for the D to You, the Downtown to You, a weekly news blast for friends of downtown Morganton. If you have an event or a special offering that's going to be happening in downtown, make sure that they know about it. Email Abby at info@downtownmorganton.com so you can be included in the D to You, Downtown to You blast.
If you also don't know it, there is a great app. There is a Morganton Downtown app that always is updated. Pull it up on your phone, download it, and you can always find out what's getting ready to happen in downtown Morganton. Tom, one of the most exciting bands in our area is coming up next.
They've won about every award that there is for a band to win, I believe. And they're sponsored tonight by Small and Martin Orthodontics as our band sponsor this year. The East Burke High School Marching Cavaliers.
Under the direction of the one and only, the director, Jonathan Berry.
And again, sponsored by Small and Martin Orthodontics.
under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Berry, your Eastburg Marching Cavaliers.
Always a crowd favorite.
Thanks again to Small and Martin for bringing this incredible group to us this evening.
Up next, from the Dance Factory of Morganton, located at 1110 Carbon City Road, their cloggers and performance teams will be hosting Burke's Greatest Show on March 16th at Comma. Be sure to check out this mini Broadway show at Comma on March 16th, brought to you by the Dance Factory of Morganton.
Can't think of a better way to keep warm.
That would do it. Our next float is sponsored by Meritor Incorporated, leading manufacturer of trailer axles globally. And they wish you a very Merry Christmas.
They are followed by New South Tractor. They offer a wide variety of agriculture and construction equipment, plus utility vehicles from brands including Kubota, New Holland, Bush Hog, Land Pride, Bobcat, mowers, and more. Located beside the Hickory Fairgrounds, New South has been serving customers throughout the Catawba and Burke County areas since 2010. This Christmas, tell Santa to head south to New South Tractor in Newton.
First year for them too, I believe, Brian.
That's a toy I could handle under my Christmas tree.
Kind of hard to fit into a stocking, Urgent Care of Mountain View would like to take this opportunity to thank the community for its support. They are extremely grateful to be a part of such a caring community. Whether it's illness, injury, or other medical needs, they encourage you to continue visiting them in your time of need. Urgent Care of Mountain View is dedicated to providing quick, compassionate care to you and your family. From the staff at Urgent Care of Mountain View, I'd like to wish everyone happy holidays.
Next is Bumgarner Oil Company. It's locally owned and operated. You're an oil jobber. an oil jobber here in the Catawba Valley. They started in 1954 by Glenn Bumgarner, and they've been providing high-quality fuel products for over 65 years. The Bumgarner oil family is now in its third generation. In addition, they all have heating and air conditioning company called Climate Control Systems, as well as a chain of convenience stores known as Covered Express. Bumgarner Oil thanks you for your continued partnership and want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
For the Love of Christmas by Tumblemania coming into view now, the best use of lighting. Come join Tumblemania for your free trial class. There are classes for crawlers up to adults. They provide recreational gymnastics, host birthday parties, cheerleading, and more.
And just before them, Tom, were the Bible Kids of the Asheville Street Baptist Church. They meet every Wednesday at 6 p.m. They do crafts, learn about the Bible and God, and they take outings to various places.
I was never that limber.
I can do that once.
And then I'd need the urgent care of Mountain View.
Urgent care of Mountain View. It's a beautiful float they've created, and you can see why they won the award of Best Use of Lights.
Absolutely.
Healthy at Home offers home-based health care. It's available in your home, including skilled nursing care, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and chronic disease management. Healthy at Home offers infusion delivery, which includes IV medications and nutrition support. They also offer respiratory medical equipment. Healthy at Home offers sleep equipment, such as a CPAP, for that sleep apnea. We welcome Healthy at Home.
Up next, the Mountain View Elementary School Bobcat Cheerleaders.
I think they said it all, so we don't have to.
Absolutely. Greenway Family Practice would like to introduce Winter Wonderland. They specialize in weight management, and they were voted Best of Burke. Please call them for an appointment at 828-430-9120.
And then we have Limb Walkers Crane and Tree Service. They're a Morganton tree service company, including tree removal, tree pruning, land clearing, stump grinding, crane services, firewood, tree help, and fertilization, and more. They're for 24/7 emergency service also. Contact Limb Walkers Tree and Crane today for your free estimate. You can give them a call at 828-413-7227. Write that number down in case we have that next ice storm or the snow that we have through the winter. Just give Limb Walkers Tree and Crane a call.
Our next float coming up is sponsored by Full & Wider Enterprises, family-owned company. More than just food, it's a career. They've been a part of Morganton for 3 generations now.
Tom, I see the Colonel. But once again, empty buckets and no chicken.
Oh well.
Restoration Church has moved into a new location. You can come visit them at 923A East Union Street. They are a friendly church that welcomes all. Restoration Christian Outreach.
Here comes a group of members of CrossFit Morganton. Be sure to check out CrossFit Morganton, located at the Pfeiffer Wellness Center.
And those quiet folks are from the Brindletown Fire Department. Merry Christmas from Brindletown Fire and Rescue, number 75. Keep your family safe and warm throughout the holidays. Don't forget your neighbors this year. Merry Christmas from Brindletown Fire and Rescue.
Well, they're not trying to sneak up on anybody. From the Catawba Brewing Company, family owned, and they've been brewing craft beers since 1999. And that's a big can of White Zombie.
And a Christmas tree of kegs. They're followed by the South Mountain Fire Department. Another one of our great service organizations. Blue Ridge Community Action, helping people, changing lives. They offer several different programs. Please call 828-438-6255, and they'll be glad to assist you. Blue Ridge Community Action.
And that sharp 70 Caddy DeVille is driven by Tim Ferris of the Ferris Insurance Agency. Cadillac is shown and driven throughout the Carolinas and Tennessee.
Guys, could it be? Could it be? Is it the man of the hour?
I think I recognize him.
It's that jolly old elf himself. Here comes Santa Claus riding that float, sponsored by the Morganton Downtown Development Association. They'd like to thank all the participants and viewers of the 2018 Morganton Christmas Parade. Thank you for your support of Downtown Morganton. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone from the Morganton Downtown Development Association. And with that, guest, we have wrapped up the 2018 Downtown Development Association Christmas Parade. We want to thank Morganton Savings Bank again for being our title sponsor this year. Thanks to all of us, all the folks that make this happen, all the volunteers. Morganton Department of Public Safety, we've been guarded over by Major Loudermilk all evening. Thanks to each of the guys that work together to make this happen. Couldn't do it without the city staff, all the crews from the city of Morganton. So for Tom Peeler, Sarah Moses, from Compass, Chad Medford, Greg Branch, Merry Christmas. We look forward to see you next year.